ults very effectively. They do have that trance advantage, and this is where they can open up and be aggressive.
For now, Atlanta, they still, as you mentioned, they have a huge progress advantage, and we'll see how they set it. If they decide to open the Transcendence or decide to hold, because it could just be a one-fight margin. So Atlanta, again, going to be setting on up here. Gator getting chunked early on. Focus fire on him immediately. Uprising, they want to end this now. They drop the grab. Dive going to be coming on in. Sugar Free low, but he's able to get out. Gets healed. Counter grab now coming in for Atlanta. Looking for Klaus on the other end, and there's the bomb from Hawk. That's going to be enough for Atlanta to get back onto this point. But at 78%, Uprising should have one more attempt.
And that was another fantastic combo from Atlanta. They've been setting up these Diva Bomb grabs.
Not going to get it, so now they use the grab bomb, and we'll be able to bring it back. No, bomb gets nothing.
And the bomb combo not getting anything there is huge. Losing Klaus early is huge, but Aski does pick up Saucy. Here comes the trance, and Fusions! No! He's gone. He got double booped by, he's gone. If you undervalue how little mobility you have, losing that Brig means you just don't have that utility, and it's huge.
And the reason why Klaus was dying early in these fights, right, you really break it down, is that Brigitte, a lot of the times, is the leader in these team fights, where it's up to the Brigitte to find the early bash, go on forward. Atlanta, though, they were also willing to just sort of counter it, right? Watch the other Brigitte, punish Klaus when he came in, and really take the wind out from go down broad stream. Gator's down immediately. Room for the barrage. Ajax gonna fall. Klaus gets 2 before going down. And yeah, okay, Dogman, you've sniped him out. You've used the Transcendence, but he's gonna get rezzed back up. It's good at. And now you're just trying to run this 3-3 into them. Is there a world where you go back and you run something else? Because we have the self-destruct coming in here from Atlanta. They make room, they get fusions. I would almost like to see the Fire come back, but they have a big opportunity cost if they do so.
And Gator and Hawk combining here, doing a little quick fusion Hawk, getting so much value out of their ults. Once again, they're cleaning up the frags here on first, and they're about to
Transcendence. Everyone's still alive. The counter grab going back the other way, and Swimmer gonna fall. The DMAC coming in, and again, Atlanta is not letting Uprising leave spawn. This is actually ridiculous.
And no combo. My goodness, Hawk is a nut. And this was so well played from Atlanta. Every step of the way, they just contested, they used their ult advantage effectively, they made good swaps like that Ryan right there in Streets, and they, what I said earlier, aggression is the name of the game with GOATs, and they didn't let them
do with Gator, right? Where Gator has been so incredibly aggressive. Has it led to him dying first a good amount of the time? Sure, especially when he's up against DPS and sort of the break points and how long you can live are different. But when Gator is able to be aggressive and not get punished, it just takes all the momentum away. Asking, holding on to it earlier, Shadow coming in, grab from Atlanta, everything in, and now you see grabs up, and it's not gonna matter. Sugar Free, able to get the most of it there, the bomb to the back, it is uncontested carnage coming in from Atlanta, Dogman on the follow through, and that is gonna be it. Nothing but sheer dominance coming in from Atlanta here in this first half, and right now, Uprising is looking out for that. I will just take everyone out myself, and it's going to be fine. And it was! Look, this fight should not have gone down that way. Atlanta was mid-rotation all the way around the outside, and Dogman goes, wait, I think I can get that Brigitte. Oh, I got the Brigitte, let's go, guys.
And look at Dogman just sitting in this corner, popping that late trance after getting the pick before, opening it up, despite Hawk being out of mech, despite Ajax being down. Those are 2 key members in the Atlanta 3-3 setup, and without them, there's so much value gone.
Taken down immediately. They're hoping that Sugar Free is able to do something here, but Gator is down. He's given his life. Here comes the tire, and it takes down 2.
Great tire, ZP. That is, like we said, the win condition. That is the win condition right there. They made it.
Get the DMAC, and all right, we've dealt the Diva early on. Now it's going to open up Sugar Free. Sugar Free doesn't have to worry about Diva eating those bombs. He's going to be able to chunk shields, but you're already down 2. He's not going to be able to get to the tire the way he wants to, and even with Hawk getting the self-destruct, it's a lot of attrition here as Uprising is going to have respawns coming in soon, but Saucy picks up another, so Atlanta's still fighting here, and it's going to work. He gets another.
Saucy is the sauce boss, ZP. And then we go to point.
Oh, he's looking for Asking. Asking's going to get killed back up, had the self-shield early. We're going to see the grab get dropped on the other end. They're going to use it. They get rid of Sugar Free. They put Atlanta in a really rough spot, but of course, they're draining a lot of their reserves to do this. Everything now has been used, both support ults. All they have left is a self-destruct, so it's a fight that they needed to win. It's a fight that they should have won. But this is
a little bit unbelievable to me, ZP, but so well played. And great peel for Dino on that entry. He was so low, and here comes Atlanta trying to recontest, but all the positional advantages in the favor of Uprising.
This is very hard to get back in. You have to hope for a sudden, big pickoff. Fusions have none of it, just cleaving people as they come on in. Saucy going, all right, I'm going to delay a bit on the Hammond, but it doesn't matter. It's Asking, just chunking people as they come in. Fusions getting the extra cleanup. Everyone getting marked down by Dino. Uprising is in full, complete complete control here, and this is a big turnabout. After as bad as point A was, point B has been way up.
By the doors, which that's what they're going to be doing. He's taking the fight here at the doors.
There's definitely going to be a bit more of a brawl here at the door side. Klaus, though, down immediately. Dogman finds him right after the stun on the other end. Just heavy pressure coming in. And Atlanta, look, you get the Brigida down early, you just go to the point. But you got to look towards Saucy and Fusion, right? How are you going to set up the grab bomb? Saucy, you get stuck in a grab first. And, well, you're just going to dive to a grab bomb on the other side. That's just how it's going to be. But for Atlanta, it's actually a little bit rough because they lost their self-destruct. Or, no, they didn't. There we go. Gator with the aid of asking, able to dive in. They get
Gator,
the first two.
ZP. Gator on the low ground, gets the shatter, picks up Klaus. Even if they're trans, he's still fragging. He does get picked up, but look, no point presence at all for Uprising.
Yeah, Uprising at some point they have to go, oh, right, we have to go back to the point. They still have a decent amount of people alive, but it's very rough to bring this back. Dino looking for Dogman S to pick off on the side. Not going to get it. Hawk chases him down. Hawk does more than that. Finds Fusions on top of it. And Atlanta right now just dominates space. He just keeps doing it. He keeps building this up. A second, the first thing for free. They will get another engage here, but look at how much Uprising has already set up shop. They have the positioning edge. Fusions boxing out, gets Ajax who couldn't get in. Gator gonna fall, and Uprising gonna be taking point A a lot quicker. And I'm just gonna go back to the main point here. I don't think you had to take that risk if you were Atlanta.
You did not, but at the end of that play,
leave. Don't play by the house rules. Uprising, though, they're going to hold at the choke. Focus fire, coming in the fusions, going to get healed back up. And Uprising right now just keeping it slow, just making sure they're healed. Klaus gets chunked early. That might have been for Dogman again, not quite sure. But we're going to see Uprising now go back out. They seize an opportunity. Fusion's going to real deep. He's going to get healed. No! Saucy going to finish him off. And now, okay, it's still working out for Uprising. They've done enough damage, but here's the problem. Cracklock needs to live. He needs to get out. The grab is coming in. Atlanta's engaging more. Saucy is a follow
grab. Great. And Uprising has a lot of the talent, a lot of DPS talent that's flexible enough to do it. And here's this grab from Saucy at the choke when Uprising thought they had won the fight, and they just clean it up, they get rid of the rally, and then they just push it to last.
And that's just good judgment, right? Where you even think from the casting point of view, we look at fights like that and go, okay, just let it go, utilize the spot advantage, you need fall through that need a bomb. Let me tell you about my right click, because I'm gonna lay it over everywhere.
And a high energy right click is so strong, and there's Fusions trying to drop that shatter. He gets charged, actually, doesn't get bashed, loses the shatter, and then disappears from this life as using the term I used earlier, Chris Angel Mind Freak. Disappeared, Houdini'd, whatever terminology you want to use.
And for Fusions there too, I mean, that was just sort of the desperation. Just looking at him and almost intimidating him just by existing. But now Klaus gonna dive in, drops the barrage. Well, you know what? You look to the air.
Yeah, that's a D.Va at all, realistically, before that fight. So there's Matrix on the field. Good combo out. Probably a little overkill, honestly, CP. I don't necessarily know if... And Gator is definitely the pacemaker here for Atlanta. He's been making plays all the entire series. Even before that, Gator's he's just been impressive. He's been a central component for Atlanta.
And that's what you need from a main tank, right? You need someone that can read the flow of the game, that knows where he can move in, and where you can move in and catch a team off guard and not be on the,
But outperformed in that case. But I'm going to add a caveat there, ZP. When your team is getting sort of hammered, they're getting pressured on all sides, it is tough for your backline to shine. So I don't necessarily think Dino and Swimmy aren't good players. It's just Ajax and Dogman were just abusing the space they had.
I also think that's actually a testament again to Atlanta, where we do know that Dino and Swimmer are good players. We've seen a lot of good things over Dino, both in contenders and also